Hi there and welcome to the June Jazzle Dazzle craft top. My name's Jane and I am from Dandelion Wishes and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Now the theme for June is wedding. So today I am going to show you how to make this card, which I think is the sort of card I would be quite happy to give someone for their wedding, to celebrate their wedding. So this is called the double flap gatefold and it's got a belly band and it just opens like this. And so to make this I have used a card base and some of the True Love Speciality Designer Series paper, which is still available until the 30th of June in the mini catalogue. I have also used the heart punches, which are still available in the 2021 catalogue. So we'll get started, and first of all we need a card base. So I need to cut this at 5.5 inches. I'll save that piece for the belly band. So it's 5.5 by 10.5. So 10 and 10.5. And then we need to score each side at 1 inch. At 1 inch and 3 1/8 of an inch. And then we'll do the same on the other side. So we score at 1 inch. And 3 1/8 of an inch. So put that to the side. And so I'm going to fold this in and fold this out. Fold this in and fold this out. Oops. There we are. So now we've got our card. And what I need to do now is the belly band for the card. So I am going to cut the belly band, so we need it about 1. I'll just trim this bit here off. And about 1 1/4 inches for the belly band. And then we need to score that at 3 inches and 7 1/4 inch. So if we score at 3 inches and 7 1/4. So that should, if I can find what I've done with my card base. So that fits nicely over there, and then we'll punch out the hearts to go on top. So let's stick on the designer series paper, which I've already trimmed. So we've got 2 pieces that are 5 1/4 inches by 2 inches, and they will go on these bigger panels, and 2 pieces that are 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/4, and these will go on these panels. So I'm just going to quickly stick these down, and I like to use wet glue because it gives you a little bit of manoeuvrability when you're sticking things down. So we'll start. One side done. And this one, whoops, on this side. Let's just make sure they're going to kind of be lined up. Yep, they are. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim a little insert panel for the inside, and I think what I'm going to use is a colour called Blushing Bride, which is a nice sort of soft pink colour, and I think it'll go quite nicely with the colours I've already used. So this is my 3/4 of an inch panel by 5 1/4. Oh, doesn't want to budge too easily. There we are. So we've got that bit more or less done. So now what we need to do is get a bit of this pink for the inside. I'm just going to quickly check to see what size we need. So I think if we go for 4 inches by 5 1/2 inches. So 4 inches by just slightly less than 5 1/2. And hopefully this will then sit inside here. I'll just take another little bit off the end. There we are, I think that'll fit nicely. So what I'm going to do with this first is I'm going to just use my stamps, and I am using this Elegantly Said stamp set, which is one in the new 2021 catalogue. I really like this sort of lacy sort of look, so I'm going to use this, and inside I'm going to use True Love Stories Last Forever, and then on the belly band on the love heart I'm going to have For You. So let's see, let's get the lacy stamp out, and just going to stamp it in basic grey. I'm using this little ink spot. I should really have got the larger stamp ink pad out. There we are, I think that's well inked. And let's see if I can just line this up. And I think I just want it just in here. There we are. I'll stamp that off, and then I am going to use True Love Stories Last Forever. I'm going to be careful how I stamp this one because I pressed a bit hard when I made the first card. I managed to get the ink everywhere. So let's try and not be quite so rash, Jane. There we are. True Love Stories Last Forever. So what I'm going to do now is pop a bit of glue on the back of that. And that can now go inside my card. And then we can just write in there. So, yep, quite happy with that. So next, I'm going to need my love hearts for this. So let's see. I think we'll have, yeah, the pink one as the scalloped heart. So these punches are great. You just slide your piece of paper in, punch. So we've got that. And then I think I'll use the grey. There we are. Now what I'm going to do is, I think I have a For You stamp. If I can see what I've done with it. I did have a For You stamp. Aha, got it. So I'm going to stick the For You stamp on here. And ink this up. Again, I'm going to try not to be too rough with it because it was a bit rough the last time. And we'll just that's better than the last one I did. So now all I really need to do is glue this on here, which I will use some wet glue again. Just hold that down a bit. And then what I like to do is test my belly band out on the card. See that it fits. Make sure it's nice and straight. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. That just lets me sort of straighten that up, and then put a little bit more glue just where I'm going to stick down my love heart. Now let's see, is that nice and straight? There we are. Now just hold that down. So and there we have it. A finished card. I think I'd be quite happy to give to somebody for their wedding. The belly band slides off. Open it up and in here. So we've got For You and True Love Stories Last Forever. Now I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you didn't catch any of the measurements, you just message me, and quite happy to pass them on. And please do take a look at the other links to the videos down in the description box, and have a look around at the other girls on the team's videos. And I'll see you all again next time. Thank you.